What's up, beautiful people? How are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Today I'll be discussing a topic with you. You can see from the title, clones versus original. Clone fragrances versus original fragrances. Clones versus originals. Which one should you get? Which one is more worthy? Now, I'll try to keep the video short and share my experience, share my point of view about clones and originals. So, clones, dupes. You probably know the clone Club de Nuit Intense Men. That is a clone of Creed Aventus. So Creed Aventus, the OG, is quite expensive, and Club de Nuit Intense Men is very affordable. So, so if you get this Club de Nuit Intense Men, the clone, is it a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. Tons of people out there loves Club de Nuit Intense Men, and I can see why, because that fragrance is a crowd pleaser, no doubt about it. But Creed Aventus is also a crowd pleaser, and the OG, the quality is more refined and the quality is more top notch quality. So the thing is, what I'm trying to explain is, if you have the budget, then go for the OG. No other replacements. Go for the OG if your wallet supports you. If you don't have the budget and you want similar experience, there are options. Just try the clone. No harm in trying out clones, okay? So this is what I feel. If you have the budget, you should go for the OG. If you don't have the budget, go for the clone. Absolutely no harm in trying out clones. I have tried both. I have tried clones, I have tried originals. So being a reviewer, being in the fragrance game, I've tried each and everything, and I can assure you that clones are worthy because they're affordable, they save money, and will get you the similar type of smell with the OG. So yeah, it's a good thing. But like I told you, if you have the budget, always go for the OG. So I prefer the OG over the clones. But like I told you, for my reviews, even for my own use, I use clones as well. I use OGs as well. I use clones as well. So there are actually positive sides and negative sides as well. So positive side will save you money. The clones will save you money. And the negative side, the clones doesn't match the quality with the OG. And we have to be realistic. The clones will never match the performance, the quality, the smell with the OG. You'll just get the similar smell, but don't expect the quality. The clone will never be similar in terms of the quality with the OG, okay? Just be realistic and try to enjoy the fragrance as it is. Now, I have with me few fragrances. I have other fragrances in my other room, but let me show you these two fragrances. I have with me Prada L'Homme. This is the Prada L'Homme. You can see Prada L'Homme. You'll get Prada L'Homme within 10,000 taka in Bangladesh, $83 or so. But if you want a clone on a budget, if you want a dupe on a budget, similar smelling fragrance, you just want the vibe of this fragrance, but you are on a budget. For example, if you have 3,500 taka or 4,000 taka, you can try this Ajmal Evoke Gold. This is just an example, okay? There are tons of other fragrances, OGs and clones. You can get the clones if you're on a budget, no issues. Sorry for the cutout, the electricity went out. Anyways, so I'm back. So if you have the budget, go for the OG. If you don't have the budget, go for the clone. Now, this clone is very close to Prada L'Homme. Smell wise, this one is more airy, more soapy. This one is more spicy and sweet, okay? But they both share the similar DNA. This one shares the DNA of this particular fragrance. So, legit good clone. So, budget matters. So, if you have the budget, go for the OG. If you don't have the budget, go for the clone. As simple as that. If the clones are made properly, they will serve you good. For example, Ajmal Evoke Gold serves me well. So, if I miss Prada L'Homme, I start applying this fragrance. So, this is a very good clone. Now, let me show you this quality factor, okay? Here I have two fragrances. This is Acqua Profumo, a brilliant fragrance, a masterpiece from Acqua. This is Profumo, and the quality in this one is top tier. Now, this one is a super affordable clone. This one will cost you $165 or so, and this one will cost you just $14. So expect the quality to be down. Okay, the smell, I have to say that this is a very good dupe of this particular fragrance. You can check out my individual review of this fragrance. I'll be dropping the link as well. So smell wise, this is a fantastic clone, but performance wise, quality wise, there are differences. Performance wise, this is not up to the mark. This is a very good performer. Quality wise, this is not up to the mark. This is a super quality fragrance. Now you have to compromise, you have to sacrifice. So I don't get this. I'm not going to buy this fragrance again because this is overpriced now. So this fragrance gets the job done. No issues with this one because this one smells quite similar. The only drawback is the performance. I can actually compromise with it. So I can easily compromise with the performance. No issues. I can reapply. I can go heavy. I always go heavy. I can always do triple the heavy shots that I do. Okay. So this is a super duper affordable clone. The quality is not up to the mark with this one, but you have to compromise. This is the beauty of the clone game. But there are people out there I have seen have over expectations. Even there are people out there who actually complains in my channel that, brother, I'm not getting the desired performance from the clone. I always tell them that you're not gonna get the desired performance from the clone. You're not gonna get the exact similar smell, the OG and the clone. Okay, so the clone is never gonna be directly similar to this the OGs. Okay, you have to be realistic. You have to accept the fact that you're getting a clone, and you can't just expect to get a quality like the OG. The quality will never be the same, but the clone will serve you well. These two fragrances are just examples. Okay, I'm just giving examples. So there are tons of other fragrances out there. You can check Club de Nuit Intense Man Aventus, Club de Nuit Intense Man Rehan Imperia, then Ruboka Theorem, Matrix. There are fragrances similar to Creed Aventus. There are many fragrances similar to Creed Aventus. For example, Ultra Male, you can get Ultra Male clones like Latafa Ram Silver, 9 p.m. Those fragrances will save your money. Now 9 p.m. Rams Latafa Silver will save you money, whereas the OG is expensive. But the OG is the OG. Original fragrances are always top tier. There is no harm in trying out clones. I support both clones and OGs, but you have to keep in mind that you can't over expect. If you're getting a clone, just be realistic about it. Enjoy the smell, don't complain too much. Okay, for example, like I told you, I have both these fragrances, and this one performs well, this one doesn't, but this one is similar to the Acqua Profumo in terms of the smell. So I have to compromise, I have to balance it out. I can always overspray. Just get this fact right. Don't complain. You can get clones, you can get OGs, whatever you want. It's up to you. But if you ask me, I will always suggest you to try out OGs, then try out clones. And this is it. This is what I have to say about clones. Clones are good. Not better than the OGs, but clones are good. I respect clones, but I don't respect brands who actually dupes the bottle design. Just check this one out. Maison Alhambra literally copied the bottle design. I absolutely hate this thing. I don't support this thing. Brands out there, please try to make your own bottle design. Then do whatever you want with the juice. I have to respect Ajmal because at least they tried their own bottle design. They replicated the smell of Prada L'Homme, but at least they came out with their own bottle design. So respect to Ajmal. So brands out there who actually have their own bottle designs, but they do fragrances, I kind of respect them. Just for example, Al Bayt Al Dimashqi, they are a clone house with their own bottle designs, but they do fragrances. The smell, the fragrances, they do the fragrances, but not the bottles. So respect to them. So this is what I have to say. Clones are not bad. Clones are good, but just don't over expect. Okay, you can get clones, you can get OGs, whatever you want. I just shared my experience with you all. So yeah, this is it for today. I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. Take care, everyone. Peace.